Hello, today I'll be demonstrating transport module for you. I'll use admin user ID to log in into the system. Once you log in into the system, you'll find the module on the left hand side. So transport, your accounting, GST compliances, everything would be on the left hand side. Over here, you have a centralized search bar. You can type in your LR number, built-in number, FF promo number, and it would, search throughout the system and give you the result out there. Then, your home module consists of the important documents, your item, which is basically your location or any spot which you are dealing with, customer, supplier, your sales invoices, a chart of accounts, and everything is automatically set up in the system. You can add your accounting over there. So I'll start the transport module would start from first your customer. Once your customer is created, how to code that customer, converting that code into your LR, built LR, then from LR generating invoices, paying if it's a once you generate the LR and you're taking third party transport, how to handle that kind of transaction would be shown next. So first, to create customer, you just have to click on customer, add customer. So as you can see, the basic data of the customer pops up. These are the basic data where GSC number, customer name, company type, group territory would come up, the address line and everything. If you want, if you click on the customer name, as you can see, this is a commercial group. This is customer sites where you can see the dashboard, what is his annual billing and what is the unpaid total unpaid amount of the customer. Over here, you can see the total number of LR generated against this customer, total number of the invoices generated against this customer, payment entry made, everything in this dashboard section. They have contact and address. You can see the single customer can have multiple addresses based on the location. GST as GST is based on your address. Okay. Now to generate a quotation, you can go back to your main page. There are multiple ways to reach over there. One is to go to the selling module, or you can directly search quotation from your search bar. You get the option. So let's say now I'm creating a quotation. To create quotation, I have to click on add quotation. I can add, let's say I'm generating quote for customer two. What is the validity of the quotation? From what location? Let's say I'm doing it from, say I'm creating a new location. Let's say from Mumbai to Goa. So as you can see, there is no such location item. You click on add new item. So it will tell you what is your origin. Let's say I said Mumbai is my origin. You can type in Mumbai. What is my destination? I type Goa. What is the item group? Which kind of vehicle I'm using? Let's say I'm using 19 feet. Goa. And now if I want to create item code, I can click create item code. Automatically the item code would be generated over here. I can add the distance. Let's say Mumbai to Goa is 640 kilometers. Once I save, automatically the rate now I can add in, let's say it's 40,000, the charge. If there is a tax related to it, you can add taxes. If there is no taxes, you can directly remove taxes. Okay. Save. You still have time to make changes till the document is not submitted yet. You can have a print. You can select any print and send it to your customer from system itself via email. Once you submit this quotation, won't be able to make any changes in the quotation. And now you can, well, if you lose this quotation, you can set the reason of loss. You can type in what was the reason why you lost the quotation, or you can directly create sales order, which is in your other language, your LR ability. Now, when you create automatically the customer name basic data which was already there, the location, rate, and everything would come up over here. Now the other data, your delivery date. So let's say delivery date is on 18. If I want to add customer PO number, I can add customer PO number over here. Order date, PO order date. Now, when I'm borrowing vehicle from third party, I'll have to mention my this supply detail over here. If I'm not borrowing any vehicle, I can just ignore this section and just add the vehicle number over here. Let's say this is the vehicle number. I add it over here. If there is a single consignee, you can add the consignee name. If there is a consigner details, you can add it over here itself. Now this location comes in over here. So as you have set up the GST over here for this particular customer, automatically it will take GST even if you don't enter the GST, so that your accounting is never wrong and your GST reports are always correct. So once you save your, see, it will tell you that in 1.5 day, you know, days, it can reach Goa based on the uh, tag which we have decided in the system. So let's say 19 for this 19 feet vehicle, it drive around 400 to 500 kilometers per day. Based on this is for that, and the user can have a tracking according to it. So let's say once I create this document, now let's say over here I have an option where I can add driver's detail, the driving license if the driver doesn't belong to us or it's a third party driver. Can attach his Aadhaar card, PAN card, driving license, everything over here. Vehicle detail as well, vehicle registration, insurance, all these documents over here. Then you have your e-way bill, commercial invoice, and POD attachment set over here. Only after attachment of POD you'll be able to generate sales invoice. Till that time you won't be able to generate sales invoice. Then we have given a simple tracking window where you can add driver's name, phone number, and you can keep changing the status from here. So it's in transit. You can date wise. Let's say on in 16, 17th of 9:30, the update was driver uh, vehicle is in Goa border. So people would know what is the status. They can keep adding until the time it's delivered. Okay, once I save this, as you can see at the bottom, everything is getting recorded. So now I am working, an operation guy is working on it. He updates everything. Then the accountant verifies it. He checks the rate if he wants to, we are getting third party vehicle. I select his name. Let's say for hiring amount was 35,000. So what advance I'm paying to, like I'm paying 34,000 advance to the supplier. So I save this document and I submit. From here itself, I have an option to create purchase invoice, which is your threat memo. Automatically, all the data would pop, all the data which was there over there would pop up over here. This is basically for your verification. You'll have to add the supplier and vehicle detail again if you want. These data can be automatically fetched. This is just an verification where you apply supplier name and vehicle number again. Automatically or everything. Then in remarks section you come to know uh, what is no, this is against this LR number. uh, Vehicle number is this, everything over here. Once you do it, save. Now your purchase invoice is, so against this purchase invoice, I'm paying 35,000 is my purchase invoice. Now it is unpaid. I have to pay him. So over here, again, I have to select party name. Let's say I'm paying him for 34,000 from my bank, and let's say if my flat charges are there are other deduction, I can add it over here. Save. So it's a bank transfer, so you'll have to enter the reference number and reference name. Any document in the system where you select a bank account, your reference date would be important. Once I move back to my purchase invoice, the invoice status would get updated over here. It would automatically, when I click on my supplier, when I go to my supplier and I check the amount receivable, I'll be able to, sorry, accounts payable over here. I'll be able to see the details. So as you can see, 35,000 is added over here, the account receivable section. Once I go back to my LR, which is my order over here. So now the status is to bill and deliver. Till the time I don't add POD, won't be so the delivery status won't change. And once I generate the sales invoice, the bill status will change. So to generate sales invoice, you have two options. You can click on create and generate invoice, or you can directly go to sales invoice and click on add invoice, sales invoice, get item from, say from sales order. Over here you'll get and filters over here of all the customers whose POD is uploaded and the invoice is not generated. So let's say I filter customer 3 over here. So this is my only 3 orders of this customer LR are not billed. I click on get item. The data would come up over here automatically. See, my rates and everything comes up. There's a GST, I add GST over here. Okay, save. Once I save this, the document is generated over here. If any advance payment is received against this customer, automatically advance receipt will come up over here. If not, you can directly submit it uh, to generate invoices over here. Once the invoice is generated, you can create payment. You can click on create payment. Automatically the data would flow from here. Let's customer detail invoices. Let's say this was the total amount. Out of total amount, you are only paying 1 lakh. So the allocation would be done accordingly over here. Save. It will ask, it's a bank transfer, so it will ask you to add the reference number over here. Save. Submit. Once you submit, the accounting entries would be passed. Now, once you go to this invoice, the status is partly paid. You can see the outs, all the amount over here. You reload this section. You can see the outstanding amount of this particular supplier over here. As you can see, this is the outstanding amount. Can print, select and print the invoices from here itself. Give it to a customer for accounting reports or have accounts receivable as well as payable over here. You have sales register where you can see vehicle wise all your vehicle entries and everything. Then you have all the accounting, financial statement, your trial balance and everything. If you want to see your vehicle wise summary, go to sales order, report view, in the report view, you have an option, to create our own report. You can select whatever fields you want from here. Click on submit. Automatically, the report would the fields would pop up over here, and this is customizable as per your liking. You can click and go into the document, and over here, each document would have a numbers of report. You can select go to various documents. So let's say in sales order, you can find orders which are related to your LR vehicle and everything. In invoicing, you'll find your register, your accounts payable, receivable report. Same goes in your purchase invoice. You'll find payable and other reports, which is linked to that particular document. So let's say now, if I want to see the vehicle register, I click on this. You can see a supplier, vehicle, what was the grand total, vehicle status, my document status, everything from here, from where, what was the tat and everything. And I can export this document into Excel and in CSV. I can even email or print this document however I want. Okay. So with the reports, I would conclude the demonstration of transport body. Thank you.